Imagine a world where international students are suddenly barred from attending one of the most prestigious universities in the United States. This is the harsh reality that Harvard University faced when the Trump administration attempted to revoke its certification to host international students. But here's where it gets controversial. The administration's lawyers are now asking a judge to dismiss Harvard's lawsuit against these threats, sparking a heated debate about the rights of international students and the powers of the presidential administration. The Trump administration's move to dismiss the lawsuit comes after a stipulation was submitted to the court, declaring that the Department of Homeland Security, DHS, would not enforce the May 22 letter revoking Harvard's Student and Exchange Visitor Program certification. This certification is crucial for the university to host international students, and its revocation would have significant consequences for the students and the university as a whole. Harvard initially brought the lawsuit in response to the May 22 revocation, but the university amended its complaint after President Donald Trump issued an executive proclamation on June 4th barring foreign students from entering the United States to attend Harvard. The university argued that the proclamation violated its First Amendment rights and was issued as retaliation for its protected speech. The Trump administration's lawyers are now arguing that the May 22 revocation is moot because of their recent filing, and they are also maintaining that the presidential proclamation is constitutional. They claim that Trump has the authority to block foreign nationals from entering the US, based on a determination that their attendance at Harvard posed a serious risk to the nation. However, Harvard has challenged the administration's invocation of broad presidential powers under the Immigration and Nationality Act, which it says does not give Trump the authority to ban Harvard students from entering the US on non-immigrant visas. This is the part most people miss. The implications of this lawsuit go far beyond Harvard University and could have significant consequences for international students and universities across the United States. U.S. District Judge Allison D. Burroughs will now decide whether to dismiss the case, but so far she has not appeared sympathetic to the government's logic. She granted Harvard 2 preliminary injunctions to block the proclamation and the May 22 SEVP revocation from taking effect. In her June 23 decision, granting Harvard a preliminary injunction against the proclamation, she wrote that the proclamation lacked legitimate grounding and was unlikely to survive constitutional challenges. The preliminary injunctions will remain in effect for the duration of the lawsuit unless overturned on appeal. The Trump administration appealed the injunction for the proclamation on June 27th, and its brief to the First Circuit Court of Appeals is scheduled for August 25th. The government's recent filing also stated that the DHS's formal notice of intent to withdraw Harvard's SEVP certification, which was issued on May 28th, is still ongoing. The withdrawal notice gave the university 30 days to prove it had complied with regulations necessary to remain an SEVP certified institution. After the 30-day window closed in late June, a Harvard spokesperson wrote that the university had responded to the notice, without stating what documents had been shared with the government. Harvard spokesperson Sarah E. Kennedy O'Reilly wrote that the government's motion has no impact on Harvard's ability to enroll international students and scholars, but that the government's May 22 revocation letter was unlawful. This motion illustrates that the government recognizes the unlawful nature of its effort to revoke Harvard's SEVP certification in May. The university will continue to defend its rights and the rights of its students and scholars. The question remains, will the judge dismiss the lawsuit, and what will be the implications for international students and universities across the United States? We want to hear from you. Do you think the Trump administration's attempts to revoke Harvard certification were lawful? Or do you agree with Harvard that they were unconstitutional? Share your thoughts in the comments below.